So we are Wednesday the 3rd of July. Now I have taken a small little break from my videos. I had a lot to do and I was a little bit under the weather also. So I just wasn't in the form for telling any stories or making any videos. But I'm actually just standing here now admiring that bullock. Even though he looks like a Frisian, he's definitely not built like one. He has the stance of his father. Anyhow, it's Wednesday evening and I'm about to let the cows down into the lower side of this field here, and I'm going to allow them the full access, as I say. I like them to come up to the top here, lie down and make their manure up here, that whenever we have the heavy rains that it washes down to the bottom. So I want to keep my fertility up to the top. Now that's that story. What other news do I have? I got my report back from the lab and I'm still more or less none the wiser. There was a big heap of big words on it, and basically what they were trying to tell me is that, well, they found that there was no milk in her rumen, which means she had gone off her food, which we knew. She had a lot of grass undigested in her stomach, which meant her stomach was upset, which we knew. She had a hemorrhage in her lower gut, which indicates that she had some sort of a bug that was eating away at her lower intestine. So basically coccidia is what she had, but we never really found out why she went down so quick and died. Now the news is, with the rest of the calves, is this lady here, Davy's heifer, our strawberry roan shorthorn heifer. She went down and got very sick and I had to intervene. I threw her into the trailer and I brought her into the vets and we gave her all the meds we needed to and dosed her for the cocci, and she made a rapid recovery and was 100% within 24 hours. Our little shorthorn heifer here, Rony Shorthorn, she took the same problem and she went down. I caught her, injected her, dosed her, and she made a rapid recovery within 24 hours. So we never really found out why our blue roan heifer died so suddenly. Now I have my own theory and I don't know if it's any way through it all, but basically I believe that this lady, I suppose she was under pressure over the winter time. She was a bit fluky. She had a little bit of an infection in the calf bed and we had to dose her and give her antibiotics. Now I'm thinking that through, it may have, she may not have had enough colostrum beestons for the calf, which left her on the back foot straight away. She took antibiotics which may have passed through to the milk and affected the calf also, which left her wide open to viruses, pathogens, funguses to fill in the gaps. I'm thinking, now I could be wrong, but she was definitely out of whack, out of balance, and she died. So that is the story with my calf. So I'm now really further on, only that next year I'm going to, at 3 to 4 weeks, go and give them, there's this stuff you can give the calves that gives them an immunity. So I don't want to be in that situation anymore. So it's a bug to take off the grass. Oh yeah, also, I haven't finished my story at all yet. It went through the Galloways. The Galloway calves got the scour. However, they continued to suck the cows and they continued to graze, and within 24 hours, without any intervention, they all got over it, which I thought was amazing. So it went through the whole lot of the calves and only the shorthorns had to be medicated. So what does that tell us? It tells us that they're hardy little hoovers, that's all I know. So she is little red shorthorns. She's a hybrid. She's a hybrid. They're all hybrids. There's none of them purebreds. But it went through all the Galloways, and it went through the Ruby calves and my own Galloway calf here. And even Motherless May. No, actually Motherless May didn't take it. and she was palling up with this little lady here who did have it and never took it. So it didn't go through all of them, but I think there was one or two that didn't get it. But they never quit sucking the cows, and they never got sick with it. They just marched on through it. So they've a great system, them Galloways. They're hardy cattle. Now this little shorthorn here now is having, this little lady here has taken over the rearing of motherless May and her own little heifer. Now it's not exactly ideal, she's small but she's milky, but I'm going to have to keep a close eye on her that she doesn't get too shook. Now I know she's sharing the burden with her own mother, which is here. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on them two cows. So what other news is there? I'm after selling 4 cattle at home. Madra is gone, Belty Biog is gone, Black Maverick is gone, and who else is gone? Lead Cow's daughter, this lady's sister with the horns, she is gone. I got on alright. I won't say it was the most amazing day at the march. I had to run them through a second time because I wasn't happy enough the first time. But they're all gone, so there was a little bit of a payday yesterday. So what other news is there on this Wednesday evening? I can definitely notice the day is getting a wee bit shorter. This blue cow here I'm very happy with having improved. She definitely has started to thrive mad. I suppose that the calf has gone off her and she was dosed, so it'll be interesting to see how she's still here with the bull. So she'll probably be bulled. I know I'm an awful man, she needs to go. I really should be selling her, and right now this minute she is going. But don't you know the way I am? Who else is going next? This little outfit up here is going next. Well, Jasper, what's going on, lad? This little outfit here is going to go. Black Shorthorn and her calf, they have to go. So as far as the bulling is going on, I'm seeing very little activity. I believe that the majority of these cows are already settled. This lady came bulling after 5 weeks and has not come around again. This lady has been bulled. Belle has been bulled. I'm not sure about White Clare's daughter. Maverick has been bulled. Red Clare has been bulled. So, Belty Moore has been bulled. And I'm just waiting for them to return, I think, secondly. But a lot of them have gone over the 3 weeks. So Jasper is doing his work. Now, I better let these cows down. I've definitely noticed as well that I'm getting an awful lot more out of my grass. These have been on this area for the last 12 hours and there's still an awful lot of grass there. I could easily have not moved them, but I'm going to. Anyhow. Now here's Belle. Belle is turning into a lovely barrel of a heifer. That is Davy's heifer from Davy's heifer's calf from last year. Now stand up there, will you? Straighten yourself out. You're not standing nicely. You're twisted. Now, show yourself off. Very fond of that heifer. And here is another heifer that has done really well, even though her mother was a bit on the thin side. In fact, I sold her because I just thought she was a little bit high maintenance. But her calf last year was this lady here. I'm going to have a lovely Rony herd of cows soon. But this lady has literally turned inside out. I'm very happy with this lady. Very happy, although she doesn't look great there the way she's standing. Up. Go down the hill. Now we have it. Very happy with how she has improved after the winter time. And we have Biog's daughter here, the little butt of a barrel. She's been bulled as well. She's a nice little heifer. I like her. She's nice and barrelly, short legs, and a round, well sprung body on her. So she's in calf too, or she's been bulled by the Jasper boy. Now my throat is still kind of queer, after the bit of a fever I had. I'm still out of breath. But that's a regular thing with me. So I'm going to open up this fence now and let the cows in. So I'm not been talking long enough, I think. So apologies that I haven't been around now. It's nearly been 2 weeks. Everything is going well. The cows are quiet here. I'm going to give them lots of grass while I have it. The year is moving on, and things are looking good. Oh, and I must do a video on my ponies now as well. I have my ponies scanned. I scanned my pony today, and she's back in calf again. And I have my filly after being brought to the stallion today as well. So we'll post a video on that soon enough. So a little scan through the cattle on the 3rd day of July. We will chat very soon. So for now, I will say good luck and goodbye.